Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of The Post. Have you heard about a leaked report claiming that Google's biggest rival in the AI race is not OpenAI, but the open source community? Well, according to a recent leaked document from a Google researcher, that's exactly the case. And while some voices in the tech industry have questioned the authenticity of the report, many believe it to be true. The report focuses on the idea that while Google and OpenAI continue to compete against each other, or rather, Google is trying to compete against OpenAI, their progress is quickly being eclipsed by the work being done by the open source community. The author of the report states that while the Google and OpenAI models still maintain a slight edge in terms of quality, the gap is closing surprisingly fast. Open source models are faster, more customizable, and comparatively more capable, says the report. But what does comparatively more capable mean? The author explains that it is measured in investment and number of parameters, the unit of measurement for the complexity of language models. The report gives an example of open source projects achieving things with $100 and 13 billion parameters that Google achieved with $10 million and 540 billion parameters. The report goes on to say that most importantly, the open source community has solved the problem of scale, reducing the barrier to entry for training and experimenting with LLMs to almost nothing. As the report states, an individual armed with a relatively powerful computer can achieve what until recently was only available to large organizations such as OpenAI and Google. The report includes a graphic from the Vicuna open source model website that illustrates this idea. Within just 3 weeks of public access to Llama, there were already 2 free models based on it. Comparing the rise of open source LLMs to that of open source imaging models, the report's author concludes that in many ways, this should come as no surprise. The report leaves us wondering, how will the AI industry evolve with the rise of open source models? In conclusion, the leaked Google report reveals an interesting perspective on the competition between Google and OpenAI in the field of AI. While both companies are competing with each other, the report highlights the increasing importance of the open source community in developing more capable and customizable language models. Although Google and OpenAI still hold a slight edge in terms of quality, the gap is closing quickly as the open source models are becoming faster and more capable, achieving impressive results with much less investment. This report is an indication of the rapid pace of technological advancement, and it will be fascinating to see how companies will adapt to this new reality.